Hello, friends. This is Scott Kump with Kumpenstein's Compact Orchestra, kicking off a new series, or what I hope will be a new series. You'll have to let me know in the comments whether you like or don't like this idea. This will not replace what I normally do on the channel, but will be an occasional addition to it. This series is called 5 of the Best Songs. Each time I'll present 5 songs in a particular category. It could be 5 novelty songs, blues songs, vaudeville, whatever. This is not a top 5 or a countdown to number 1 or anything like that. It's 5 of the best. I consider them to be among the best songs, and I may visit the same topic more than once. These will be songs which I have covered on my channel, and of course the reason I have covered them on my channel is because I consider them to be among the best. After I describe each song, I will provide a short clip of my performance of that song. I'll also provide links to my full performance, and if you follow each link, you'll find more links to other notable recordings. Could be the original recording, a well-known cover, a live performance, whatever. So today I'm bringing you 5 of the best love songs. The first on my list is The Way You Look Tonight. This was written by Dorothy Fields and Jerome Kern for the film Swing Time in 1936. It was one of several movies that paired Fred Astaire with Ginger Rogers. In the film, Fred actually sings the song to Ginger, and it's an interesting scene. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The song has since become a jazz pop standard. Just about any crooner you can think of has performed and recorded the song. I'm fond of the Frank Sinatra version myself. This is one of the first songs that I added to my set list, so here's a short clip of me performing The Way You Look Tonight.
Never ever change. Keep your breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you just the way you look tonight.
Number 2 on my list is Wonderful World. Now, this should not be confused with the Louis Armstrong song, What a Wonderful World. Now, that's another great number and one I hope to cover one of these days. This one starts with the line, don't know much about history. And so you probably recognize that. It was originally recorded by Sam Cooke, who co-wrote it with Lou Adler and Herb Alpert. Cooke recorded the song in 1959 when he was still under contract with Keane Records, who released the song in 1960 after their contract with Cooke had expired and he had signed with RCA Victor. The song has been covered by Herman's Hermits and Greg Chapman, among others. The Chapman version was used in the 1985 film The Witness with Harrison Ford and Kelly McGillis. And there's another interesting scene in that film involving the two of them. Again, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Anyway, I came up with my own arrangement, and here's a little snippet.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science books. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be.
Third on my list, 5 of the Best Love Songs, Part 1, is Shine On Harvest Moon. There are some disagreements on who wrote the song due to publishing and purchasing methods that were common with Tin Pan Alley in the early 20th century. Composition is generally credited to Nora Bayes and Jack Norworth, who at one point were a husband and wife vaudeville team. Well-known covers of the song include Roy Rogers, and a version that was used in a film of the same name, all about Bayes and Norworth. Now, my favorite version, the one that inspired me to actually cover the song, came from a Laurel&Hardy film, The Flying Deuces. So here I am performing the song with the boys themselves.
So shine on, for me and my gal. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stan Laurel and Mr. Oliver Hardy.
Now we move on to song number 4, Come and Get Your Love. This was written by the brothers Pat and Lolly Vegas and recorded with their band Redbone. The working title of the song was Hail, based on the verse lyric, but it was released in 1973 under the current title. I believe it was the band's biggest hit. This song has recently enjoyed a resurgence in popularity because it has been used more than once in films from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm not aware of any notable covers of this song other than my own, so here it is.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love.
The final song in my list, 5 of the best love songs, is an original written by yours truly. The title is Honey, I Only Want to Be With You, and it's the theme song for a stage play of the same name. As some of you may know, I'm involved with a couple of theater groups here in the Fort Wayne area. One of these groups is called Fortney Enterprises, led by a husband and wife named Monty and Rayanne Fortney. They write their own plays. I've always described them as live cartoons. I've been involved with them off and on for over 20 years as a cast member, sound designer, and composer of incidental music. Their plays include a romantic comedy entitled Honey, I Only Want to Be With You. They wanted a theme song to play at the beginning of the show, and Monty said that he wanted the genre to be country disco. Now, this was long before I had conceived of my one-man band act. I recruited some fellow musicians to help me lay down the instrumental tracks and recruited some fellow cast members to help me sing the song. So here is Honey, I Only Want to Be With You.
Honey, I only want to be with you. You pick me up when I'm feeling blue. In my struggling, ugly, bubbly mood. Honey, I only want to be with you. Ronky, honky, tonky, choo. Honey, I only want to be with you.
I want to boogie woogie with my snoogie woogie, and that's you.
Honey, I only want to be with you.
So, did you like this video? Do you like this series idea? Dislike this series idea? Are there other love songs that I ought to be performing? Did I leave out your favorite version of a particular song? Should I give Honey, I Only Want to Be With You the one-man band treatment? What other categories of songs should I cover in this series? You can let me know all of that and more in the comments. Please also like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for watching. As some of you may know, I'm involved with a couple of theater groups.